Seems to be holding up. It's just flapping a little bit, but should be fine. That's holding up. Can't find where, yeah, it feels tight. Yeah, that one's tight. Yeah, it's gonna suck getting on. Just gotta commit. So, I was gonna start this in town, but it's really just 4 hours of, 2-lane highway. It's not that interesting. So I came up to Rochester before I started this. I'm gonna have the camera going for safety purposes, but not, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Had the camera going just as like a dash cam, but didn't really have a whole lot to say to it. But yeah, as you can see, we have strapped up the bike. Can I get the music going? Shit. Got all my shit for the weekend. Long weekend up in Minnesota. We're leaving Rochester, heading for St. Paul. Well, South St. Paul, but my butt is sore. Been 160 miles just to get here, and there's another 60, 70 to go. All freeway, which sucks. Trying to hype myself up for the freeway. But yeah, we're going to Minnesota for the weekend. Gonna have a good time. Got a couple places I can ride around there. That should be fun. All my gear is staying on the bike so far. Oh yeah, I saw my doctor today. There were no concerns from... Why am I getting a flashing yellow while they're stopped? What? They have a green light. Why are you stopped? I don't know why you stopped. You can wave at me all you want, but you're the one who fucking stopped at the intersection. Yeah, I talked to the doctor. The scope was good. No real concerns there. Talked about a couple other things going on in my health. Got a couple prescriptions I'll have to pick up here. I'm going to pick them up in Minnesota because I wanted to get on the bike and get out of town as quickly as possible. Yeah, and I'm just going to hang out with my friends all weekend. They work probably tomorrow and Saturday. But they work at the bar that I had to hang out at, so I'll probably just go there and see all my other friends in town. Take the bike around and go see some things. I want to go past both of those businesses I used to work for. I think that'll be a fun video for a day. Then go around my own stopping grounds, where I grew up. That'll be fun. I was just about to start the camera at the gas station when there was a little kid, he was like, I like your bike. And I fired it up and let him rev it. That was adorable. I probably should have had the camera running. alright. Not bad, homie. You can go. No, you can hurry up and wait behind the next car. There you go. Don't you feel better? You're now 3 seconds closer to where you were going. But yeah, I'm going to hang out with my best friends. They, I guess I'm not to describe who they are. I don't have to use their names, but they both now work at my favorite bar. When I first met them, he worked at the bar, and I think she worked at a vet clinic. And I was just friends with him because I was a regular at the bar, and we hung out a few times and would just talk. He's a good person. And I kind of like organically met her and became friends because she was there at the bar chasing after him. They're married now with 3 kids, and they're awesome. I love them. They're both my best friends. But it's funny because we sort of both organically became friends independently of them getting together and getting married. So it's funny. I tell them if they ever split, like, fuck you, I'm not picking sides. You're both still my friends. Yeah, we play video games, play some Fortnite, hang out and get drinks. I know they have a bike too, so I told them like maybe Sunday we should go out and ride around. That could be fun. I know neither of them would have a Cardo, so I wouldn't be able to like have any audio. It'd be cool to go out and ride around. Yeah, we're the kind of friends who at their wedding, or at the reception for their wedding, they handed me the key to their house because I just hang out so often, and then sometimes I come up and they're not around quite yet, so. Yeah, when COVID went down, I was in town for work. I was supposed to be in the office that week in Bloomington at that place that I worked at. And I would come up a few days before, you know, hang out the weekend before with them and then go to the hotel for work. And it was that Sunday when the whole COVID thing and the lockdown started. And my boss texted me that night at like 10 o'clock. He's like, cancel your trip, don't come up. The building's locked down, somebody had COVID. And that next day, I was thinking I might just head back. It might have been a couple days because I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just hang out. But whenever it was I was thinking about heading back, someone in town had texted me pictures of our grocery store. It was just completely empty. Everybody bought everything. And I was like, I don't have any fucking food in my house. What am I going to do? And they were just like, oh, shit, here. And so, like, when the very first COVID lockdowns all came down, I just hung out there for, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks. They couldn't work because the bar was closed, and I was working, but I wasn't really invested in that job anymore at that point. So I was kind of like half-assing it during the day. And we just hang out and play video games all day. For weeks. It was really fun. One of the best times of my life. A lot of people have some really bad memories of COVID, but it was a blast for me. But I'm not sure, was that also 2020, or was that the next time when they shut down around St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. A lot of really good memories of when Minnesota had to shut down the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. I won't talk about them, but lots of really fun memories. Lots of really good people. That's why I'm excited to be up here for the weekend. My ass is sore. I'm not gonna pretend like this isn't a long trip. Especially on a bike this small. Not meant for comfort. But I'm excited to get there. Been 3.5 hours already. When did I leave? A little after 7. I think it was like 3:30. So, no, is that really 4 hours? No. It must have been near 4 when I left. It wouldn't make sense for me to only be this far after 4 hours. I think I want to go this car speed. Yeah. I think I'll probably just get behind him. Yeah, no rigid plans though. Just come up, hang out. I will absolutely be taking the bike to a few places. I'll get some videos out of that. good notes from the doctors, new prescriptions, new drugs, gonna treat some new stuff that I've been meaning to talk to a doctor about for a while, so that'll be good. With some good food, good eats up here, I'll probably go get some good those steakhouse up here I'd really been wanting to go to for a while. Yeah, I'm just excited to be back towards home. I did order, I think I mentioned yesterday, I ordered 2 more of the DJI microphones because the one kind of melted the charger a bit and got a little hot. I think that was my fault. I think I had it was condensation or something from a drink that I like spilled or something. And there was just like a small puddle of liquid on the desk that the charger happened to be sitting in, and I think it shorted the cable like locally, because the microphone charged and has been working fine, or at least looked like it was working fine. So I think the microphone was okay, and the charger seemed okay when I used it again, because the new ones hadn't arrived. And they also hadn't arrived before I decided to leave town today, so hopefully the charger works at least 1 or 2 more times before I head back. Starting to get a little chilly. Might need to pull over and button this thing up some more. I have a sweatshirt with me, but it's part of that whole strap mess on the back, so I'd really rather not get that off till I get to my friend's house. But we're gonna pull up to that bar where they work. Probably just wave at the building and call it quits there, and then I will head to their house and unload this bike and all my shit, say hello to my friends, and I'm probably going to ride around a little bit more in the cities. I think the one friend is playing volleyball right now, and I'm sure the other one's there with the kids. Ooh, there's a cool bike. I seem to be really good at picking a situation that involved me staring directly at the sun for fucking 25 minutes. I'm not super excited about that. It's something I should take some actual consideration into when I plan these sorts of things. And hey, it's my first real cross-country trip. I'm not going home today. I gotta pull up to my favorite snack station and end the video there. I'm very far away from there. So yeah, that should be fun. I called my dad, and they've got some friends in town that have a really cool property where we all hang out sometimes, and I know they all like bikes, but they are busy this weekend, so I won't be able to get to see them. At some point I'll have to come back up and ride this through that property. There's a lot of really cool stuff on that property, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I'm not sure if he even still has it, but I know at one point he had the KTM 690. St. Paul, 59 miles. Be a lot cooler if it was 69. It's extra windy today. Hopefully y'all can hear me. My wrist is finally actually like a little sore. 250 miles might be like a limit for a day for me. Although it'll be different when I'm like cruising around a town. The highway just sucks. Yeah, I'm toying with the idea of leaving the camera running when I get off the bike, like when I go into the gas station or something like that, because there's just so many cool moments that I end up missing while I'm like getting on or off the bike or just around the bike. It seems that's the most common time where someone walks up and is like, oh, I like your bike. Every kid that says that, I'm going to ask him, do you want to rev it? That little kid loved that. It's the sort of thing when I was that age, I always wanted to ask. I was too afraid. People are scary. Yeah, showing off quick. Glad I brought that sweatshirt, because I'm definitely going to need it if I ride around at night. There is a KTM dealer up here. I could go get my first real service. And just hope they don't get mad at me for doing the oil change. I'll call them and see what they say tomorrow. Oh, that's not fun. Object on road ahead. I do see it. Piece of a tree. Still there. Zumbrota. Tap out a couple vehicles here. I think he bought his bike around here too. I'm really excited for him to ride this thing. Something about just feeling like I actually made it as a person when I like have cool shit I can show off to my parents. Things I never thought I would own. Things I never thought I'd be able to afford. But life played out that way, and it has been a hell of a ride. I'm looking forward to this next chapter of slowing down and enjoying life. Really looking forward to slowing down and enjoying life. Damn, I really didn't take too long. It's gonna be after 8. That sucks. I think all friends will be at volleyball until like 9 or 10 though, so I'll still have time to get over there. Make sure I can see. Oh, why do you creep? Don't creep like that. It's so fucking scary. Well, tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. In the afterlife, you could be heading for a serious strife. Now you make good scene all day, but tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. I'm sure I tried to put hip hop on and I'm getting ska. baked into cakes which are passed around. In the afterlife, you'll be heading for the sea of strife. Now you make your scene all day, but tomorrow they'll be held to pay. Ooh, that looks fun. Try to hide, will be revealed on the other side. The afterlife, you'll be headed for the serious strife. Now you make your scene all day, but tomorrow they'll be held to pay. I don't even think I said the name of the song. Hell by Street. Well, it's not by Street Manifesto, but they covered it. It's on their album full of cover songs. It's the same album they did the cover of Such Great Heights on, which I really loved until I discovered I like one even better by a band called Confide. If you know the song, oh god, I just said it now, I can't think of the name. It's Such Great Heights. If you know the song Such Great Heights by the Postal Service and you like it, you should look up the cover Such Great Heights by this band called Confide. And sorry, not sorry if you don't like it, but I loved it. I won't give you any context. Just look it up and listen to it if you like music and covers. Such a cool cover, such a cool idea. Oh, riding directly at the sun, and it sucks. That looks dangerous. Not that pretty of a sunset today. It might be once it gets behind those clouds. Oh, and then it's gonna get chilly. Would have been perfect if I got left like 20 minutes earlier, but I was freaking out about how to get this shit strapped to the bike. I gotta remember to reset that fucking trip meter when I fill this thing up. I'm really bad at that. I don't even look at how much gas I took. It's another Scapegoat Wax song. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, Watching the Rain. Watching the rain. Told her I changed. How could she forget? Watching you stay again. Watching the rain. Watching the rain. Yeah. There's some nice cool pickup trucks these days. If I was in the market for one, I'd probably consider Nissan. Although maybe not with the tariffs. Yeah, I'm glad I held off until Rochester, because I was just gonna be like a fucking 4-hour video, and I just wouldn't be. I'm already pushing it with an hour and a half, 2 hours. This should be like an hour or so, maybe even less. Might be more watchable. It's boring, it's just fucking Highway 52. There'll be more interesting shit coming up in the next few weeks as I get the camping gear going. Start going out to find places to camp. Beating on my front porch, the source of desperation is a memory torch that I light in the middle of the pouring storm. Every time down, waiting at the side of your house, and then I hide out. It's cold out, boy, I sweat till I believe 50 degrees in the rain. Watching you breathe, hoping you might see your face through the clouds in the fog. I think you moved on, but I'm watching it all. I remember a lot more of that than I thought I would. I've never heard this song in 5 years. Love Scapegoat Wax. If you played the game Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox, if you got the Xbox during the holiday season when it launched, it came with a disc with 2 games on it, Sega GT 2002, which is also a great game, and Jet Set Radio Future, which was a sequel to Jet Set/Jet Grind Radio on the Dreamcast. Probably my favorite video game series ever. I mean, Grand Theft Auto was up there, but holy shit, Jet Set Radio, Jet Grind Radio were a whole different genre of game. They're supposed to be making a new one. I really hope that comes out soon. I'm really looking forward to that. Kind of game that hasn't existed in 20 years. If you remember Crazy Taxi, if you like that as a game, it's from that era, and it's that same art style. It's got the same kookiness. It's got a really cool soundtrack, really cool game mechanics, a compelling enough story. Really, really fun game. But anyway, so if you remember those games, you almost certainly know the song Aisle 10 by Scapegoat Wax. And that was what got me into hip-hop. And then it was really Pandora Radio after that, because I would look that up, and then Pandora wouldn't let you listen to specific songs at the time, so I'd put in Aisle 10 and I would just get other hip-hop. Why are you sitting right in front of this truck that I want to pass? Can you please not? And then you get liquid? Okay. Still kind of a mess sunset. love making eye contact with people in cars. It's really funny. Man, move. I will never understand people who like just sit like this in traffic for miles. And it hasn't been miles yet, but like, what are we doing here? Ooh, cows. Must be a really new Prius. That looks interesting. Bro, come on. I know you can see me. Come on. Get out of the lane. This is not what this lane is for. Dude, don't make me pass you on the right. I'm not going to. Pass you on the right. This is fucking stupid. Whatever. I shouldn't get that upset. It's gonna get chilly. I did end up having more chicken nuggets at Mickey D's. It was probably about 6:30, so I'm gonna be hungry around like midnight. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna eat. A lot of times when I'm at my friend's house, I steal their mac and cheese. Sorry guys. I'm not feeling that. Get something microwavable from the gas station when I go get my distilled water for my CPAP. Cannon Valley, Cannonballs. What this is. They have a really cool fireworks show. We grew up going to that every year. Didn't realize Northfield was that way too. That's kind of interesting. Really? You don't go that way to get to North? I think I'm going to go through Northfield. Am I not? Should 2 not go through Northfield? 3 does. 3 is more west. Oh, is that why? So you get off here and you cut across that bridge, probably. Northfield is probably that way. Well, we got out of Iowa. It's not as much corn. Dakota County, born and raised. What's a cool water? Hopefully you can hear me. It's kind of windy today. I'm going a little faster than I normally would. I'm really happy with this helmet. I definitely don't need earplugs. I tried them the first couple times on the freeway just to see what it was like, and it was annoying because I had the Cardo up all the way, and if someone tried to talk to me, there was zero chance of hearing them. I can at least sort of hear people now. But yeah, this doesn't feel like it's anywhere near hearing damage, even at 80. I can hear my own voice, even when I'm talking in a relatively calm tone like this. I am talking louder than I probably would having a conversation face-to-face with someone, but I'm not, like, yelling. Maybe I'll find something to get that magnet mounted in this helmet and try to move the microphone to a better spot. I'm kind of sick of it rubbing up against my nose and tickling my mustache. Okay, you can probably get some cool pictures out of that sunset now that it's hit the clouds. I bet when it goes under them it'll look pretty neat. I guess I can break the trip up so that I can still show off the rest of the trip. So like on the way back, I can skip the way to Rochester and talk. Probably just from between Rochester and Decorah. And after Decorah, it's just going to be boring corn bullshit all the way back to town anyway. That should be about the same distance as this. I'll look it up and find something that works. Unless this stuff suddenly blows up quickly and people beg for 2-hour videos, I think I'm going to try to keep it to under an hour for most days. Nothing stops me from taking the extra footage and putting it up on a second channel or something, but as like a main thing, I just don't think feature length sitting on a motorcycle doing nothing is going to be the way to the algorithm. The shorts seem to be doing something. I don't know what is good for shorts. I don't know what is good for a YouTube video. I've never really actually cared. But they seem to be organically getting views, which is nice. Ooh, it is stinky out here. And the bugs are coming out. There's streetlights on, but I can't think of the name of it. Uh, 20 miles. I'm a little chilly. I can probably survive. It's not going to be 20 minutes because I'm doing almost a mile and a half a minute. Probably like 18 minutes. Yeah, if you got up high enough so that you can see the sun break those clouds, it probably will get a pretty cool picture of that sunset. Own it. I don't know what we're owning. What are we owning? I can't read. What a terrible spot for a billboard. I like the sentiment. You should own it. Whatever it is, if you're going to do something, own it. Little Oscars, that's a good spot. I haven't been there in a long time. They do like maintenance or something on that water tower. Or ropes hanging off of there and shit. Oh, I gotta do a reverse wave to the biker. Hi! Somebody coming up, but I want to get around this guy too. Oh, it's gonna get chilly fast. 19 miles. If I'd have just done the top two buttons, I'd be happy. Riding my ass on my blind spot. Suboptimal for sure. Be clouding my windscreen. Back that way is home, where I grew up. I don't know, 5 or 6 miles that way. I'll be stopping by there at some point this weekend, I'm pretty sure. Music down. No, I think it was just a couple quiet songs. I hope my butt makes it. 220 or whatever the fuck. A lot of miles on this fucking thing. On this seat anyway. I think 100 is fine. I don't think that bothers me at all. 150 is like probably the max I would do on purpose. Windy to cool off too. Here's a fun fact. Hopefully I remember to cut this out of the video. This will be a cool short. Wait till I get a little bit closer. An ice day? I could use an ice day. Cool off. Why do people sit directly in front of semis? This thing really doesn't have any much throttle left at 70. I go to crank it to get by the truck and it's like like here we're cruising at like 75, right? Here's what's left on the throttle. Oh, it just feels like a lot. Okay, maybe I was just exaggerating. I'll talk about this waste if it comes into view. I'll preface this by saying all of this information is at least 15 years old, and so I may be misremembering or that could have changed. But after I worked at Walmart, I interviewed to work here, where I was going to climb all over with a little measuring stick and measure valves and joints for leaks. This place makes, it's an oil refinery. It makes a whole bunch of shit. They make diesel, gasoline, butane, and the oil comes in, products come out. Some cool things about such a place, as I keep turning my head and looking forward. I'm gonna look forward now. Some cool things about this place. When you work there, if there's a fire, you don't call 911. They'll call 911 if they need to. They have their own fire department. Another thing, when I interviewed there, they took me to the back of the property where there's these large mounds, even hills, I would say, of like super coal. It's like coal, but it's the only byproduct of everything they produce. And it's like more potent than regular like coal that you would dig up out of the ground. That is the only waste product of this entire facility, or at least it was 15 years ago. And what's crazy about that is they sell that to power generation plants, and that pays for their entire bottom line. So every drop of gasoline, diesel, butane, oh yeah, those two big tanks at the end were butane. Every drop of any product they sell is 100% pure profit. They've already paid for everything in just producing it by selling the byproduct, which is just fucking wild to think about. Talk about an optimized industry. Holy shit. I'll have to name those. Ow! I'll have to name, make those specific shorts called Dumb Facts Nobody Asked For or something. DFNAF? DNFAF? We'll workshop that title. Yeah, that place would have been crazy to work at. I don't think there was a lot of upward progression potential, though. Oh man, MC Lars, I haven't heard him in forever. Oh, that one hurt. True Player for Real. Is that the name of this song? I think it is. True Player for Real. You know the deal. True Player for Real. Well, I guess I timed this almost perfectly. It's just starting to get dark. Go Korea Concord, that'd be fun. No, that's right, no, I'm stopping at the bar. I'm not gonna park up at my friend's house for the video. My laptop dies and I'll take that back. MC Lars, True Player for Real. TPFR, True Player for Real. He, MC Lars, and MC Frontalot took Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow beat, what do you call that, hook, and they made a really funny song about black and yellow t-shirts. Kind of a social comment on what it's like being a smaller artist. Really good song. I think it's only on SoundCloud. It's not on Spotify. I haven't been able to find it on YouTube. Oh man, it's all coming back. I spent 4 years living out in this area after I moved out of my parents' basement at 24, 23. I don't remember the specific years, but my first and last apartment, well, my first apartment, there may be future ones in my life, but first place I lived after getting out of home was up in this area. The first feeling like I'm really an adult, living my own life, happened out here. Stopped feeling like a child, started feeling like a real person. So yeah, we're gonna pull up with the Boulevard. I'm gonna get down to my friend's place, unstrap everything from the bike, get it all in the house, probably head down to volleyball. My throttle hand is numb. No, I'm glad I put on the hip hop station. A lot of good old songs I haven't listened to in a long time. It wants me to get off oh, Mendota, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, my ass is gonna make it, but only just barely. Crack the visor, I need some wind. What the fuck is going on here? Oh no, can I even take this exit? No, it's like it's just a bridge. The Four Seasons of Minnesota: spring, fall, winter, and road construction. Holy shit, am I actually gonna be able to take, I don't think I'm gonna be able to take that exit. Shit. And that's crazy, having to work on that every day. Oh no, I'll be able to take the exit. The road was just empty, okay. Holy shit, we made it. Is that a GTR? Oops. Yo, wait, is that a GTR? Holy shit. That is a GTR. Is that really a GTR? Holy shit. Yo! I love it. That thing is sick. I love it. How long have you had it?
Almost 5 years.
Ah, I've always wanted an R34. It's a dream car, but these are sick.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry about that. Oh shit, they got the jump out boys. Ah, that thing is sick. Do you mind ripping on it a little bit when you go?
I'm gonna go back down to 494.
I'm parking up here. I just want to hear it. Oh yeah, man! Woo! Oh, that was sick. And they had the police jump out boys. I wonder what they were doing. Oh, well, that just hyped me up. My ass doesn't hurt anymore. Yeah, this is the place. I'm just going to park here and cut the video off and then probably leave. Go park at my friend's house. Set that shit up. Oh, that's going to be a hell of a short. Well, you're really mad if the camera's not on. Yeah, so here's the place. I'll be back here later. Gonna go catch up with my friends and see what's up.